What is going on, guys? Luke here today to discuss what happened to Apple after stock split mania. It is now firmly in correction territory. We will also talk about if you should continue holding Apple or sell before it gets worse. But more importantly, we'll answer the question if this correction is a great buying opportunity or is there more pain to come and you should sell. So let's answer that question and more. I guess that's right now. Yeah, no, I screwed that all up. Welcome back, everyone. In this video, we will cover a quick look at what happened to Apple after the split announcement and why it has fallen so fast, so quick. We will also discuss if you should continue to hold Apple stock and if now is the perfect time to buy Apple or is more pain coming and you should sell Apple stock. And yes, I do wear my shades in the dark. It's for fun. And there is no reason why we cannot have fun and build real wealth. And is that really a reason not to subscribe? You just click like right down there. It's easy. I think it's over there. Whatever. So like the video if you like to make money and because it really helps the channel. Now let's dive into this. What happened to Apple after the split announcement and why it has fallen so fast, so quick. So Apple stock split was announced during their earnings call. And as we have talked about before, stock splits seem to be very misunderstood for some reason. Seriously, I still have people asking,
why did my stock's value drop 75% after the split? I should be getting free shares of the stock at the original stock price before the split, because that's how a stock split works.
Really? What is a stock split from a value perspective? Does it add any actual value to the stock or the company? The answer is no. It adds absolutely nothing to the company. Now, yes, it is true that it does have an effect on the human side of the equation. You know, when we see Apple at 100 instead of 400, we think it's cheaper even though the shares were diluted down to $100. But I have never seen Apple in my 20 plus years of owning that stock run up over 40% prior to the split. Yes, I thought the stock would run up some on the announcement and the incredible earnings call, and we discussed it in this video right up here. But that run up was just ridiculous. Apple was moving like Tesla. Oh, and by the way, Elon and Tim are both subscribers. Just you probably need to know that, and they're both, really rich and really successful. Just saying. Unfortunately, this massive move up was the cause for many investors to sell off Apple, as it's just too huge of a behemoth to move like a Tesla or Square or a company like that. So a large pullback was to be expected, given that speculators and option traders had clearly taken over the short-term trading around the stock split. But is it time to buy or sell? Just hang tight. We will answer that question in just a minute. Oh yeah. And Webull is running a promotion until September 30th where you get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,600 instead of the one that you normally get if you open an account and deposit $100. The good news, you can just deposit the $100, wait till your free stocks hit, and then do whatever you want with all of it. So it's basically free money for about 3 minutes worth of work. And they probably don't want me saying that. So should you continue to hold Apple stock? Now the question becomes, especially if you bought near the highs, should you still hold Apple stock? Or is it just dead in the water? My opinion on this points back to you actually. Why did you buy the stock? Were you hoping to 10x your money in 3 months? If that's the case, then you should have never bought Apple to begin with. However, if you bought it as a long-term buy and hold, and your future price projection for the stock, in 3 years, 5 years, whatever it is, or however long you were looking out, is higher than what you bought it for, then why wouldn't you just hold? If your answer is, I don't want to hold because all stocks go up infinitely, and the ones that don't, you should just panic sell out of, then you probably shouldn't be investing. This is part of the normal ebb and flow of a stock. And if you bought near all-time highs, it happens. I have done it many times with this exact stock. But guess what? 15 years later, even 5 years later, I would buy 1 million shares at those prices. So yes, you made a mistake in your buy point. But thankfully you did it with a great long-term stock like Apple, and not a stock like Nikola. Is now the perfect time to buy more Apple stock? Or is more pain coming and you should sell the stock? Now remember, this is my opinion and is for entertainment purposes only. Do not listen to me. So in order to really answer this question, we have to break down a few things. There are some massive issues pointing to more pain ahead. The first would be the increase in illness cases across the globe. I don't care about any of the noise. The facts are they are rising again globally, and the market has reacted with downward pressure. You also have a very hotly contested US election coming. Here is the card, and I'll link the video again at the end about my exact thoughts on all of that. And as pointed out earlier in this video, Apple just simply ran out too far ahead of itself after the last earnings call and split announcement. But of course, it's not all bad, and actually there are some great signs that point towards it being a great time to buy. So let's go over the coming catalysts for the stock to go up. You have the upcoming 5G iPhone. Now I understand completely that many people are split on if 5G is worth all the hype or not, or if it's just dangerous or, whatever. I don't know, I've heard all kinds of things about it. But regardless of all that, I do think there are some iPhone users who have resisted upgrading in the meantime, waiting for the 5G enabled iPhone to upgrade to, that phone. And of course, you have plenty of the diehard fans of Apple who, wait outside for hours just to get the newest iPhone. I love Apple, but I don't understand it either. So I think the sales will be up overall regardless of where you stand on 5G. Now looking at earnings growth, is there any doubt after last quarter that Apple is just an earnings beast and a huge winner from this whole illness economy? And since that illness problem probably won't be completely solved until next year or so at the earliest, I would say earnings growth, in my opinion, should continue right on course or be even better than the estimates are. And speaking of those estimates, let's look at the forward PE, which takes into account projected future growth. And I think Apple will have no problem meeting those numbers, and I wouldn't be surprised if they beat them, which would lower that ratio even more. So when I look at Apple at its current price, you can see it's actually coming into its normal forward PE range, and it's way better than 3 weeks ago. And I feel Apple is very likely to just grow into this valuation. So having said all of that and looking at both sides of the coin, is Apple a buy or a sell? So to me, in my opinion, unless you have a better company that can withstand all the negative potential catalysts coming if the illness spikes up more, or the US election goes haywire, or whatever else comes up because, it's 2020 and something always pops up, there is no reason to sell at this stage for me, in my opinion. I cannot time the market, neither can anyone else if they're being honest, and sell now and buy the dip is just another way of saying I'm timing the market. And I think the price has finally fallen to a point where I am actively looking to add to my position because Apple always fits my plan, my strategy, and my goals, and it's a forever hold for me. Am I getting a discount? No, I'm not getting a discount. But am I getting a fair price? I believe I'm getting a fair price. Are there discounts coming in the future? I think there may be as the uncertainty of the fall continues, so I won't be pushing all my cash in at one time, which I never do anyways. This isn't gambling, it's investing, and having multiple buy points is what I always do for any position. Either way, I will be holding and looking to buy more. So thanks for watching, and if you want to work directly with me, check out the first link down in the description. I will show you how to create a plan, set defined goals, how to analyze a stock, and build real wealth. And don't forget to sign up for Webull so you can get your free stock. Actually, 2 free stocks worth up to $1,600 when you deposit $100. And show your support for the channel by liking the video and follow me on all my social media so you can watch me epically fail on all of those. And I do it often. Thanks.